Melon.
Have you ever sexually molested your daughter? He said no. The results for Kevin's lie detector test is that Kevin did not tell the truth. You said -6 days, right? -6.
I never molested my daughter.
You know what you are? 3 times that you took the test?
I
3
never
times?
molested
Guess
my
what you are?
I never
You're
molested
an
my
expert.
daughter.
You not only you're an expert shooter and you're perfect on your PFT, you're an expert lighter. You're a -18. Now, police involved, get this dirtbag locked up, and you get out of here. All right. You gotta be smarter than that guy, which anybody can be, right?
Yeah.
You can be, right? You go home, you make sure the police get involved in this case, you make sure this guy gets locked up.
Thank you, Steve, so much. Thank you.
Jasenia is allegedly saying that I raped her, but that's not. Just got married in October. We had 2 days together. Then we come back and you flip script. Over what? Some phone calls. Me telling you how I feel and what you're doing. Oh, just wait, be patient. You want me to suppress my feelings? When I sit here and you get diarrhea in the mouth, you say anything and everything you want, whether it's good or bad. And I sit there and I take it and I listen. When it's time for me to talk,
Oh man.
since that incident happened between me and her, and I've been working. And I've been working hard because I couldn't sit here and see, forget all this, and I could have went full force, got my lawyer, could have beat this case, and I had to do none of this. I did my therapy, I did everything I had to do, and you're still looking at me the same way? I'm gonna be honest, I feel like she hasn't been being truthful with me. I had to call you 46 times before you could pick up one phone call. Then on top of that, I'm always seeing you on the go.
What's up with this
She rarely
beard?
texts and calls me. So what am I supposed to think? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I want my family, but do I want to be treated like I'm trash and be disposed of at any point in time? Yo, I'm a human being, bro. I'm a man. I'm a dad. I'm whatever you want me to be. But you think that you're gonna put me up on a shelf and come back and get me whenever you feel like it? It's not it. If Jasenia fails the test for cheating, I'm gonna disappear. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And when I do things like that, I'm very good at it. And if I want to be found, I'll be found. But trust me, I'm very good at it.
That's a little creepy. Jasenia, that's your husband on the tape. How would you describe your marriage right now?
Broken.
You've only been married a month.
He painted such a beautiful facade right before too. He fixed everything. He admitted that he was wrong about the rape. And now he's doing this. And that's why I started to leave him, because every time we would argue, he would actually just come up and be like, no, you left because you wanted to. And I'm like, no, I left because you disrespected me when I told you no. And then on top of that, in front of my daughter, that's my realization, Steve. My daughter, if she was old enough, she would have remembered this.
Are you guys still together now?
No, I left him. And I told him to get help.
Okay. So you're saying that he raped you and your daughter was in the room, or?
Yes, this is the whole thing, right? I've had a long history of people people trying to molest me. Held against my will for like a week. No one knows. I escaped from my home. And then right after that, I went to him. And he's familiar. I've known him for like 13 years. So I'm like, great, I feel safe. I'm here. I explained to him, look, I went through this. I don't want to go through it again. Not the insecurity, not the raping, not the hitting, nothing. I don't want to go through that again. But that's what you got. I don't want it. Respectfully, just go away.
You crazy? Who is this one? More than one time? You serious?
I didn't have to explain to you nothing.
Are you serious? Okay, but it's okay for you to touch me and measure my penis while I'm sleeping, right?
What?
Oh
my God.
Right.
Take a lot of detector on that.
Right. I
You're
will.
so ridiculous.
I will.
You're going to be exposed. And you know
I
what?
will.
This is what I don't want to be
I
with you
will.
now. So you got all these lies.
You know what? Am I in love with her? Yeah.
It seems very toxic.
Yeah. But you know what's crazy? So, right, I put my hands on this one, right?
You slapped her.
Listen, I broke her, bro. I finished it, bro. Because somebody told me something in the club, and I confronted her with it. And guess what happened?
I gave her the
Guess what happened? She kept on telling
And
me
then you
whatever.
waited to get home. You waited to get on my cousin's car because if you would have put your hands on me while my cousin was there, you would have beat the living crap out of your stupid ass face.
I never raped her.
It's alright. It's
I don't want this.
I don't have sex with her while she was sleeping.
No. Hell no.
Oh my God.
Was your daughter in the room during sex?
Oh, yeah. My daughter was sleeping. She wasn't jumping up and down like she was saying. And she ain't. Okay, so I deny you close. You want to know why I deny you close?
But let me ask you this.
Oh my God.
This is what I do. Guess what? I know about this. Idiot.
Oh wow. You learned something new and you want to tell all
I know how to hold a conversation. I know how to converse with people.
I taught you that word.
Let me ask you a question.
Oh shit.
You taught me everything. Go ahead. What else you taught me? Who got the GED? You got the GED. You got a high school diploma.
Have you engaged in any sexual intercourse? Any other man besides your husband, Jonathan? You answered no. Since being in a relationship with Jonathan, have you engaged in any physical, sexual acts with any other man besides your husband, Jonathan? You answered no. The results came back the same. You chose some questions, and it came back that Jasenia told the truth.
Not even a fart.
Cheating, and he made a confession. Jonathan confessed to having sexual intercourse with 5 other women. So now we're going on to the rape portion of the story.
Y'all look up?
And we asked you,
You know what? And I want
Jasenia, we
No,
asked
no, I'm
you,
not.
in August of 2020, did you
I
consent
always
to
love
sexual
my
intercourse with
mom.
Jonathan? She answered no. In August of 2020, Jonathan had sexual intercourse with you against your will. She answered yes.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Cause you be moving it. Wow, shut up. Bet. I don't care. Lay on the top bunk so you can fall, bust your head, and crack it open.
And we asked him, in August of 2020, did you forcefully have
Aha.
sex with against the will of your wife, just said yeah at any time. He answered no, and those 3 results came back the same, and they came back that Jonathan did not publish. When I talk to him,
I can't see the guy.
and I want him to come out here. And I want him to come out here and say what I said. Because I told him he was acting out.
Like I pointed out to you. Okay, so you open up.
Now what?
Sonny, Sonny, you earlier said you still love him because he gave you something that no other man
Done. No more. You take that in love jar, it's done. Now come to my place. Don't ask about your daughter. Don't ask me anything. Don't say nothing to me. After today, you're done.
And with that, you get the hell off my stage. Would you ever go back?
No, it's over.
I hope so. Stay away from me.
Now Eric has my daughter because of his false allegations, and Freddie's been her father since she was 3 weeks old. I mean, she don't know Eric, know nothing about him.
Give me my water out the freezer, please.
They making it not look like just a horrible mama. And I'm not. I've always been there for my child. And
big
Eric
white
ain't
one.
never been there. He never tried to contact me. He never tried to come see
Yeah.
me. He never tried to do nothing. He barely
How you
paid
know?
child support, and it was court ordered. And the reason he wants her now, and all of this started to begin with, is he don't want to pay child support for 1, and 2 is taxes, and it all comes down
Is
to
it
money.
cold?
And now he's accusing my boyfriend Freddie of molesting her. Freddie's always been there for her. That's her daddy. I mean, they just got this bond that only God can break. The only
Thank
thing
you, Queen.
I could possibly,
I wish my mom
possibly
didn't
be
say
fault for is my house.
Y'all better start making some ice cold
I
water.
didn't do the things that as far as Eric, I can't stand him. He's not fit to be a father. I'm gonna beat the hell out of him if I get out my hands on him. My child was always loved, cared for, taken care of, protected up until she got told. Because I couldn't.
Yeah, come on. I ain't got anything.
I just want my child back.
Steve, DSS met with me about a week ago. They basically told me that they're going to put her back with her mom. They told me basically that yeah, you guys are on this level with. About March 23rd, I noticed that picture on Facebook. The only way I've actually
Chicken and
seen
white
her
rice.
is through Facebook. Her mother would not allow me to see her. So basically, I saw that picture. I called the cops for one part too. The cops went out there in the house that was completely filled. The police report said that there was not a clean spot for the home.
Excuse me.
There was animal feces everywhere on the floors. There was everywhere in the house.
We got the reports from the county dispatch, and they went out there and they will welfare check on your daughter. After seeing the Facebook, what looked like a joint with your daughter with a joint. The home was filthy and deemed unsafe and unfit for a child. Broken windows, weak floors, animal feces and urine scattered in the home. Dirty plates with old food sitting around, garbage thrown around the home, waste from the toilet ran under the home due to bad plumbing, spider webs and spiders found throughout the home. Your daughter was sleeping in there, was filthy, her feet were filthy, her body, and your daughter, who who's under the age of 10 tested positive for methamphetamine.
Yes, that was 2 days. That was the day after I got her. They brought her to my home after they saw that. They took her away from her mother. They brought her to my home, and then when they did,
I mean, this was so bad that they took her out of there. And you have not been in her life a lot because of, you say she's
moved around a lot. Every time I found where she'd move at, she would just disappear.
When was the last time you had seen your daughter? How old was she?
She was 6 months old.
How dare you accuse me of doing something to my daughter I ain't never done? What is wrong with you? I don't give a damn. You ain't done nothing in 9 years. No, you gotta let yourself be around.
Shut up. That's not even a dance.
Was she holding a joint?
Shut up.
Why was it made to look like she was smoking?
I think she was.
But that's a candle?
No.
Not really.
You a dumb.
Okay, Frank, you ever molest this little girl?
Hell no.
No?
That's my pride. You I never owned her. That's right.
The private trailer that you have living in a dirty, rusted trailer where nobody does a damn thing, everybody's too lazy.
I'm a trainer now. I'm trying to help.
I'm saying, you're private joy. Your private joy is living in a disgusting empty trailer.
Working
You
on
don't work. She don't work. But you spend every little money that you have buying drugs, smoking meth.
Okay.
You're private joy. You're private joy.
That's what I thought. Damn it.
You ever make money? So you just go and buy it. You never bought drugs. You never bought drugs. How do you get them?
I got mine.
Stupid ass.
What do you want to say? She's not living with you, her husband. What do you want to say?
Y'all never did.
Let them know.
By herself, we have 3
Don't worry about that. Just
This show kept our home filthy as can be.
Uh-huh.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Shoes had holes all over. Her clothes were torn. This show didn't even know how to use the bathroom. I had to go back home, potty train her mom, she didn't know how to start.
Eric, you came here and took a lie detector test. Yes. We asked, have you ever sexually molested your daughter? You really have been accused, but because you made the allegation, we got to cover this thoroughly. We asked you, have you ever sexually molested your daughter? You answered no. We asked you, Brittany, did you know for sure your daughter was being molested? She answered no. And to that question, she told the truth. Do you know for sure who molested your daughter? She said no. She told the truth. Regarding your daughter, did you ever sexually molest her?
Move your freaking feet.
She said no. And she told the truth.
Hey! Whoa.
Regarding the picture
Why
on
would you raise it
Facebook,
like that?
did you allow your daughter?
Like this?
Nigga, don't touch her.
You said no. Not tell the truth.
You see, you keep on kicking the screen. Move. Stop kicking my head.
Did you ever smoke meth with your daughter present in the house? No, you didn't say that. You answered. I'll bring up Dan if I need to. I can't remember. Maybe I did.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this I know.
So we're pretty accurate so far with this lie detector test. Have you ever done any other illegal drugs with your daughter present in the house? And you answered no. Didn't tell the truth. Did you ever manufacture methamphetamine while your daughter was present? And you said no. Got a little Walter White on her hands. She did not tell the truth.
Really?
Making drugs while your daughter was present.
No, never.
Really? Right, Freddie, let's get back to
Freddy Cougar.
you. We asked you, have you ever manufactured methamphetamine while Brittany's daughter was present? Gee, you said no. And guess what? You didn't tell the truth either.
Really?
No, we asked you, you said no. You didn't tell the truth. You gave it the
You
truth.
see it now.
You're going to rain.
There's the big one. There's the big one, Freddie.
Oh my gosh, I want to kick that baby.
You're doing a good job all by yourself. You're doing a good job all by yourself. I don't even make you look bad. You stand on my stage. You're doing a real good job. Did you ever sexually molest Brittany's daughter? You answered no. why he came on the show and why they came on the show. Because this show is going to help you keep your daughter. Marcy and Todd married after dating for only a few months, and she quickly became pregnant with their son. But she says she soon realized that her husband Todd was controlling and abusive. When she was 6 months pregnant, Marcy claims that her husband shot and killed himself. But his sister Juanita believes Marcy is lying. She and the rest of her family believe Marcy killed her brother in cold blood and fled town. That's quite the accusation there.
I've actually already been questioned by the police just a few days after my, at the time, husband shot himself.
So what happened? You're obviously, this happened many years ago.
21 years ago. We just passed the 21st anniversary. My son is now 20 years old. And that day was what was normal for us. That day, he had asked me early in the day, hey, can you hand me my gun so I can clean it? Picked up his gun, took it to him. He sat on our bed, took the bullets out, was cleaning it. I went back to the kitchen, prepared a meal for us, called me into the room, and as I turned the corner into our bedroom, the gun went off. Shot himself in the forehead. I freaked out, not knowing what to do. I was 19 years old, 6 months pregnant, in an abusive marriage. Had no contact with any of my own friends and family, only his, and they weren't supportive. Went next door, called the police.
And you saw him, in your mind, it was a deliberate shooting.
Yes, he had the gun up to his head and it went off.
How long did you know each other before you got married?
Only a few months. The reason that we got married so quickly was I was going to be joining the military. I wanted to be in the Air Force. And because I was going to be going to basic training, we wanted, after basic training, wherever I was stationed, for him to be able to join me.
Move your goddamn feet.
Hey, stop saying goddamn in my motherfucking house.
Inkling that he was suicidal.
He had mentioned that numerous times.
Hey, you look ugly, don't do that again.
My family members, he threatened all of us. It was his way of controlling me.
So after the shooting, obviously you were questioned by the police.
Yes, I was questioned and cleared. They fingerprinted the gun. They checked, did hand swabs on
I hope
me.
y'all stay like that.
My
because that's
handprint
how
was
they
exactly
do.
on the gun, exactly where I said it was, which was nowhere near the trigger. After being questioned by the police, I ended up actually being protected by the police.
It's because she broke
What led to
my,
that was
because I
at the
broke her
funeral,
tablet, and then I broke her bag.
had gone outside to smoke a cigarette.
Then she got mad.
Talking to a man dressed all in black, and she said something along the lines of, if we can't have our son, make sure she can't have hers, and we called the police.
Probably you need to shut up because you lying. You liar, copycat
To
bum.
guard me and protect me until I could leave town with family.
And then your son was born.
He was born 3 months later, and he was perfectly healthy.
Did your son know about his father growing up?
My son has been told tidbits along the way as I felt was age appropriate. He did not find out that it was a suicide or about the relationship itself until he was already 14 or 15 years old. And at 17, Todd's family chose to track him down on Facebook and started stalking him. My son asked my advice. I told him, until you're 18, you are not allowed to contact them. And at that point, if you choose to contact them, then I will honor your choice. But please know that I do not feel it is in your best interest.
Especially if they're making death threats against you.
Yeah. And at 18, that's what he did. He agreed to talk to them on the phone multiple times. And after those several phone conversations, he came to me and said he did not want anything to do with them.
Juanita, his sister, she's here. Let's bring up Juanita.
I don't see how in the world you can say my brother was ever abusive to you. You know yourself that he wasn't abusive to you. And if he was, why didn't you come to say something to somebody about it?
I did. I do recall multiple times I was threatened they could kill me or my family members if I chose to leave or contact my family.
No, my brother was the most giving person.
Well, like I said, I hardly ever saw you.
Okay, but why were you so worried about the powder prints and the fingerprints when I first...
Because my hands were on the gun. I didn't know
17 years old. Yeah, my handprint was on the gun. I wasn't thinking clearly. I just witnessed my husband shoot himself. I don't think that hurt me too. I saw it happen. I watched it happen. I saw all the blood, and yes, I'm the one that had to go clean it up later.
Well, don't you think the police did thorough investigation?
On the other side of town is where the autopsy is. Yeah, you read the autopsy, the first one that came out, and they said he was 2 inches too shy to be able to pull the trigger in the position that was.
Well, then wouldn't the police have arrested her then?
That's what I would have thought. No, because I was clear. Number one, without my fingerprints being on it, and number two, I would have had to be laying across the bed, across my husband's lap, towards his knees, to be able to hold it at that angle.
Your son made the tape. Let's watch that now.
I grew up in a small town. I never really knew a whole lot. Whenever I was 15, I started learning more and more about the story that happened with my father before I was born. And I started piecing it together. And then about the age of 16, 17, I started getting text messages I didn't know from a number in a different state. But they were really weird, and they started talking like they already knew me. Like they'd been watching me and stuff. I didn't like how that felt. The text said things like, oh, we want to see you so much, we miss you so much, we never met you. Your father was our favorite person. And one of the texts even said that they had a vial of my father's blood and they saved it. It was really weird. I told them I didn't want to talk to them. They knew that. So about a year later,
I got 967.
getting texts, and he told me that they were looking for me. And
Guys, time to play Tsunami.
Juanita started contacting my friends to get to me.
Princess.
A little bit later down
I can make you
the road,
laugh
my
again.
family too. Like my little sisters and my little sister
How?
friends, they're all
Look.
learners. I don't understand why you would go to that.
If you
Just
kill,
someone
I
that
go
age
hit
to
you.
talk to an
If
adult.
you do,
But they were just
I can
excited,
slap
trying to
you.
get to know me. They
No,
offered
you
to
can't.
pay plane tickets for me to fly to Florida. Whenever I finally got tired of hearing it all, I went to my mom and asked her the full story. She told me that he was abusive, he killed himself.
I can't see,
So
Jay.
after the funeral, my mom had to get out of town because the family, my father's
It's a lucky block.
really stalkerish type thing. I did not like it at all. I didn't even want to know.
Really lucky block.
My mother told me how my father really was. He was abusive. He yelled, screamed, shouted. And I don't want to be part of his family because she told me that they were the same way. The harassment with my father's family has been going on for years and it needs to stop.
I can't see.
why you so fast?
Whoever broke up, I never beat. I got 2 Delta the phone
my
for
son's hold his cup. Hold his cup. Hold his cup. Where my remote?
I said the same. Let's see what I get from my lucky block. Yo, did you just see that?
What did that boy want?
Wait, is that God?
That booty dog. And that booty dog. That booty dog. I love booty dog.
Let's see what I get from my lucky block chat. What is that? What? Oh well. Another lucky block, bro.
Is that your base?
My horrifying brain rot.
When are you going to die?
My God.
When are you going to die, Jay?
This time at least you don't die when you get hit. You get flung away.
That's why I eat tonight or no?
No. Okay, finally the game went back to normal. Oh, it doesn't kill you anymore. Yay. What is that? A shadow light?
Always wanted a hotel in Ocean View. Then he found a vacation rental in Ocean View.
No, a pot.
Parents of children.
Oh yeah, I think it got food from it.
Your child was sexually exploited.
Smart.
Pressure to share explicit content by someone they met on Roblox.
You're not dumb.
You may qualify to file a
You're
claim.
smart.
Estimated compensation varies depending on what happened and how it affected your child. For cases involving exposure to sexual material, estimated compensation may range from $25,000 to $50,000. Your child was coerced into sending explicit content and is receiving ongoing mental health treatment. Estimated compensation may range from $50,000 to $300,000. And in more serious cases, such as physical abuse, attempted rape, sexual assault, or trafficking, estimated compensation may range from $300,000 to over $1 million. Filing a claim is free, confidential, and takes just 2 to 3 minutes.
Bro, I do not see him. What?
I'm just joking.
What you said?
Like that,
Wait, Ma, what happened? What happened, Mom? What you said?
Was London just the latest young woman to trust Julian with the grass? And if the relationship had ended, what happened if London showed up to Mason for the last time? Because here's what we know about dangerous relationships. The most dangerous time for a victim is when they try to leave, when they try to alienate, when they try to take back control. London just walked into that house 4 a.m. on April 5th, 2025. She would never walk out because really early. 4 o'clock in the morning on April 5th, 2025. London Thomas asked her sister she needed a ride to Jolyn's place. Her sister agreed. She drove London to the 27,260 block of Carlyle Street in Eastern Michigan. The children, one, mind their own business. Pink Croc shoes, black leggings, and a dark colored casual, comfortable.
Alright, forget it.
She probably thought she'd be home in a few hours. Her sister dropped her off and drove away. That was the last time anyone saw London Thomas alive. Hours passed. Then a full day. London didn't come home.
Then 3
She
weeks.
didn't call. She didn't text.
Princess.
Her sister knew something was wrong
What you
immediately.
doing with the,
On
what you
April
doing with the
5th,
potato?
the same
Rice
day she
pudding.
dropped London off, she reported her missing to the Inkster Police Department. The next day, April 6th, London's mother also filed a missing person report with the Detroit police. She still hadn't made contact with anyone. For a girl who called her father every single day, this was terrifying. Cedric Salisbury, London's father, was in a panic. Me and my daughter are like this.
I bet you he
reporters
is
pressing two
still
fingers
alive,
together.
bro.
She called me for everything. This is not normal behavior for her. London's grandmother,
Yeah,
Christina
he's
Martin,
alive.
felt the same dread. Just days earlier, she had talked to London. She had given her $20 for pizza. Everything seemed fine.
Dang, I want some pizza.
And now, silence. She would have called me or her father, Justina said. There was no doubt in her mind. If London was okay, she would have called. But then investigators discovered something strange. Something that made this case even more suspicious. London's phone. It was pinging. But not at Jolyn's house on Carlisle Street, where she was dropped off. It was pinging at Cooper Elementary School in Westland, Michigan. A completely different location. Why was her phone there? Did someone take it there? Did someone dump it there to throw off investigators? Or was London taken there against her will? The family tracked the phone's location themselves. They went to the elementary school. They searched the area. They couldn't find the phone physically, but they knew it had been there. This was the moment the family realized London wasn't just missing. She was in danger. Cedric Salisbury would later say, I can't do nothing without my daughter. It's been the hardest thing I ever had to face in my life. But at that moment, on April 5th and 6th, they still believed they could find her. They still believed she might come home. They had no idea that London was already gone. And they had no idea that her body was being hidden in one of the most imaginable. Cedric Salisbury wasn't going to sit around and wait. His daughter was missing.
I thought they was gonna say I'm missing princess.
I can't hear it.
Alright.
By surprise. The search focused on there's a lot of woods, a lot of wood
wasn't coming home. Still, they didn't stop. They couldn't stop. Cedric said it best. We're not going to quit. The community stood with them. Vigils were held. Prayers were said. People who had never met London felt connected to her story. They felt the family's pain. And through it all, one question haunted everyone. Where is London Thomas? The answer was closer than anyone realized, and it was more horrifying than anyone could have imagined. Take a moment and imagine being in Cedric's shoes. Your daughter is missing. You're searching day after day, not knowing if she's alive or dead, not knowing if she's scared, hurt, or calling out for you. Every minute feels like an hour. Every hour feels like a lifetime. What would you do? How far would you go to find answers? If this case is hitting you the way it's hitting you, hit that like button right now. It helps us to cases like London and justice. It helps us to drop a comment. Boyfriend from the beginning.
Suspect the guy.
Thomas disappeared. Something else was happening.
Okay, so now they're on the calculator.
She called her girlfriend, someone she trusted, someone she asked, can you help me move a sealed plastic bin? That's it. That's all she said. A sealed plastic bin. She didn't say what was inside. She didn't explain why she needed help. She just asked if he could move it for her. And here's the thing that still haunts this case. The friend said yes. No questions asked. He agreed to help. Think about that for a second. A sealed bin. Unknown contents. He just later on April 9th, the friend showed up. He picked up the bin. Prosecutors say he transported it to a home on Miller Street in Southfield. He carried it to an SUV parked in the driveway. He placed the bin inside. Then he left. The bin sat there, sealed, hidden in plain sight, parked in a driveway like it was nothing, like it was just another piece of junk somewhere stored in a car. But inside that bin was London Thomas, a 17-year-old girl who had been missing for 6 days.
That's a crazy thing to put in a bin. Anyways.
While the family searched,
Nobody smells anything?
Starting to close. The FBI got involved. This was a local missing person case. Multiple agencies were working together now. Inkster Police, Detroit Police, the FBI, Michigan State Police. Sharing information, building a case. Back to one person. The last person to see London alive. Whose house she went to before it never left. Investigators wanted to talk to him. They had questions. Lots of questions. Jeffrey wasn't cooperating. He was evasive. He wasn't giving them straight answers. London's family could see it too. They knew something was wrong. They knew he was hiding something. London's aunt spoke to reporters. Frustration in her voice. All of these lies just to push us away from what we're trying to do. It was a simple question. If you're innocent, to hide. Why not? Why not? Because they both knew something the family didn't know yet. They knew exactly where London was. They knew she wasn't coming home.
so I can pause it? Where's the remote so I can pause it?
Evidence. Anything that could tell
It's under you or something.
No, it's not under me or something.
text messages, call logs, digital footprints that could reveal the truth. And according to
Jay, move your
reports,
blanket.
they found something concerning information. They called it information that made them believe something terrible had happened in that house.
Leave me alone.
Yes? Oh my god. Yeah.
Get your scooter out of here.
For real? A scooter?
Yes.
Get out. Scooter. From. Scooter. Out of. Scooter. Here. For real? Why? Who? When? How? Why? Why? Oh.
inside of you. Get that thing off of the floor from right there.
Why are you screaming for?
Because I don't want nothing on the walls and stuff. That's on the side of you. Yeah, if I have to, I'm going to beat the shit out.
And I'm not about to do it. My God.
You gonna do what the fuck I said. Matter of fact, get out of my room. Now! Get out of my room.
I just did that for you.
I don't care. It's the attitude.
Stop.